move.
Hey, speaking of Durant, what do you think about the comments about Barkley saying he needs to be the bus driver for his own championship? And C.J. McCollum was on.
Why is everybody crushing Durant all the time?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Durant
He's
replied,
awesome. My God. And what the hell? Charles never won a title. What the hell is he talking about?
What is he talking about? Yeah. And like KD said, you were the bus driver, Charles, and you never won one.
Yeah, I mean, and how is KD not the bus driver on the 2 titles that he won? He was only the freaking Finals MVP. He only rose up over LeBron and stuck that jumper in his face. How quickly we forget all this stuff.
He was
KD's got his own issues. He's probably battling an 11-year-old right now on Twitter. But you know what? I mean, so what? He's still awesome, right? I mean, KD, I do not look at KD as he was just along for the ride by any stretch. He's one of the greatest. To me, I think KD is one of the greatest talents I've ever seen. I thought that the first time I saw him rise up and stick a 3 for the Texas Longhorns, I thought, man, look at this guy. Look at this guy. This guy's 6'9", 6'10", and he's just on the perimeter looking like a 2-guard. Sticking 3 balls like it's nothing. I mean, KD's got his own issues. I mean, went to 3 high schools. I think there's a nomad side to his whole persona, but let's not. I mean, you know what? That's the beauty of America, right? We have the freedom to move around, and if he wants to go to 3 high schools, if he wanted out. I mean, he was out here on the West Coast. I'm from here. Maybe some of the people listening are from here, but if you're not from here and you came out here and you won, all right, you won. You get a couple Finals MVPs, and maybe you're tired of getting yelled at by Draymond, or maybe you're tired of, Joe Lacob, whatever. I mean, I don't even know. I have no idea. I have no insight into this, but I'm just saying maybe you just want to move. And so it's like, you know what? Why did everybody personalize his decision both to come to Golden State and his decision to leave?
He's a grown man. He can do what he
wants to leave.
And,
so what?
I blame a lot of this on Stephen A. Smith, because when he made that move, he said it was the weakest move he'd ever seen out of a pro athlete.
Because the team that beat him in the playoffs, he went and joined.
And not just he wanted away from Westbrook. He wanted away from
Roger. Was Stephen A. Smith screaming that about Roger Clemens when he jumped from the Blue Jays to the Yankees? The Yankees were already the World Series champion, and they added Roger Clemens. Was he in New York at that point bitching and complaining about Roger Clemens? Probably not. Probably not.
Exactly why KD left OKC. He wanted away from Westbrook.
It's OKC.
Yeah,
have you ever been to OKC?
Yeah, I have, and I even did some work in that area. Yeah, it's not much to it. So but when he was being recruited and courted by different teams, he chose the Warriors because of the Hampton 4, or the whatever it was, Hampton 5. It was the big 3 plus.
Think about that for a second. He had to be wowed in the Hamptons to come to the Warriors, some awesome team in the Bay Area over Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I just think he really liked the fact that he was going to play unselfish basketball.
Right. He played with Westbrook, who dominated the ball and played a horrendous brand. And he came here where they share the basketball, and he knew that Steph would move aside for him and accommodate him, and that everybody would accommodate him, and everybody did. And it was fine. They won a couple titles, but that last year things went south and the chemistry sucked. And that's why I thought this year was more enjoyable than KD's last year. And I said it.
Absolutely.
Kidding me?
I said it earlier this year, and I had a couple people challenge me on it. Like, what? How could you possibly say that? They were awesome that year. It was like, hey, you beat them by 15. You probably should have beat them by 20.
Yeah.
Hey, you beat them by 22. Man, if you had gone hard, you would have beat them by 27. It was this joyless endeavor.
Yeah.
And no victory margin was large enough. And it just when you get to that point, the Niners of the 80s and 90s got to that point where it's like we critiqued Niner victories on Monday morning. The Niners won, yeah, but if they only won by 17, if they had really played well, they would have won by 24. I mean, after a while, when you get into that mindset, it becomes kind of like, can we just enjoy this? And I just kind of felt like I didn't really enjoy that final year with KD.
That's why the Finals MVP thing became such a talking point with Steph, because it was so easy and it was so preordained that the Warriors were going to win and win easily with no drama, that the only drama was who's going to get the Finals MVP, and then whoever it was, then they carried the whole team to the championship, and it happened to be
such
KD
a bogus thing anyway.
And so because of the